Well. Welcome back to my Minecraft project update, part 4. Uh, we can see we have a lot, a lot of improvement. First thing is this base, this rocky base. Um, as I said, I was going to make this kind of rocky base almost everywhere, and we can see the amount of detail. We have these andesite blocks, these cobblestone blocks, mossy cobblestone, and we have all kinds of stairs and slabs and even, pieces of walls and stuff. And uh, we can kind of see how we get this rubble kind of look around this entire thing, and this is around the entire piece. So, you can see all the way around here. We have this entire rocky base at the bottom. Um, and this gives us that feel that it's coming out from the rubble. You can see how we can see this andesite more at the bottom and a lot more cobblestone more towards the top. I did this purposely because when all the rubble gets all the rubble down here has so much force of all this rubble on top, and it's pushing down on it, and eventually as time goes on it gets more and more compact. So we have this rubble which eventually gets more and more and more compact, and eventually we get to this stone down here which goes into the mountain and into the ground. So that's one thing that's still there from my blueprints, to remind me that I need to create a bridge between these two. So yeah, but we can see this goes all the way around. Let me just show you how far this goes, and it's multiple blocks wide. If we go from here, it's like one layer of blocks, another layer, and some places even a third layer. So it's pretty, it's a lot. I'm liking this look. I'm liking how it's turning out. Um, we can also see I did it on the towers down here and here. Basically everywhere, even on this side, which I also worked on the entrance on this side too. I don't know if I showed it in my last video or not. Pretty sure I did. But yeah, even here, and even in places that we can't really see, even down here where these towers, both of these towers come in at the bottom, we can also see here, it's also there. We can also see how these towers, they're kind of getting smaller. I've done this design here where the tower kind of gets smaller as it goes up, and it gets even more smaller. I wanted this look from the beginning. I was thinking of making the tower slowly get smaller and smaller and smaller, just by maybe 1 or 2 blocks, right? So maybe I make this one a couple blocks taller, maybe 5 or 6 blocks taller, and then I'll, end the tower there mostly. But maybe not this one. This one, it'll probably be like 10, 15, maybe 20 blocks higher because of how big this is. This is a really wide, same thing for that one. The diameter is really large, and so the larger ones are, probably going to be higher than something that's smaller. That's why when we see the smaller towers, they're not as long or not as tall as the bigger one. You can see side by side how that turns out. One thing I also want to mention is I did do the flooring. I just used spruce wood. I like the look, and it's one of my favorite woods to use, so I used spruce wood. I did it for all of them. If I can get out of here. I did it for all the towers. I made the flooring for all of them. So, just so it doesn't annoy me. Because that's what the flooring is gonna be. So, yeah. We can also see, I don't know if this was in my last video either, but I'm making these bridges between all the towers. And same thing on these walls. These walls are gonna be multiple blocks thick, and they're all going to be they're all going to have a pathway to be able to walk through. Um, now I was thinking for these wood pieces, you can see these wood logs come up and they just end. I mentioned this in the last video that I am going to put some sort of roof. I was thinking kind of a coney roof, that might be about yay high where I'm standing, and around here, and um, I'm gonna see how that turns out. I think it probably might turn out pretty well, but I was also wondering if I should put a roof not only on the towers, at the tops of the towers, but also on the pathways on these bridges, because there are going to be these bridges between all the towers, so you can walk between all the towers. But maybe I should also put some roof over it, as if it's some sort of shade, some sort of diagonal roof or something, So yeah, but we can also see how tall these towers are going to get. They're probably quite a bit taller than the last video, because the last video was just a rough uh, build, and now I'm finalizing it even more and even more. So yeah, um, this is just an update on how the build is going and how this might turn out. So yeah, but other than that, that's pretty much it. Now, one thing is with these towers, I am using these stone bricks, but as I mentioned in my palette, it's not just going to be stone bricks. I'm going to use these mossy stone bricks and cracked stone bricks. So I'm gonna make a bit of a demo here, actually. And if we have a bit of a wall here, it's not just going to be stone bricks. I'm gonna have some places with mossy stone bricks and and some cracked stone bricks as well. So it really looks like it's becoming run down, and we get this sort of look, and that's going to be everywhere. So wherever we see those stone bricks, that's also going to turn out eventually like this. So yeah, that's just a bit of a demo of what this might look like. But for now, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna get rid of this, and I will see you in the next one. But goodbye for now.